Hello everyone, Siri Emerald here, and this will be an unboxing video of Hot Toys, The Avengers by Marvel, Mark 7 Stealth Mode version, item number 902356. So let's get this guy out of this box. He's ready to get out of here. This piece, greatly anticipated piece, he sold out here in the United States in 24 hours. It went up on sale one afternoon here in the United States, and the next day, if you didn't place your pre-order with Sideshow Collectibles, you had to go through a third party in order to achieve him. Now, there is a couple of versions of this that have been out there. The first available piece that people were able to take home was from the Chocoolate stores in Hong Kong, and to my understanding, the piece is identical. Oh, let's me up here a little bit. To my understanding, the piece is identical in regards to everything. What is different is the packaging in a couple of manners for the chocolate version, but most especially the only thing that's really the different, besides the packaging and the fact that it came with a shirt and the fact that you got it before anybody else did, was the base came with an additional base to stand on that says chocolate on it. But other than that, this is a very limited edition itself, because as I said, it sold out within 24 hours. They had a VIP version that was available at Secret Base that was available after the chocolate sold out. However many pieces that they sold out there, a couple hundred, I imagine. I don't know what the number was on that. Secret Base then had a very select run of those through a lottery process that my friend Budget Stark Anthony can tell you all about in regards to how that worked. So this is the American version. Again, exact same piece, different packaging, and it doesn't have the chocolate base. So I think also the chocolate one and the one at the VIP store from Secret Base came with a T-shirt, and that's fine. That if this didn't come with a T-shirt, I don't believe that it did. That's fine with me. So anyhow, the front here we have a hard plastic sleeve that, as you can see, there's a design underneath there. So it says Marvel The Avengers, Iron Man Mark 7 Stealth Mode version, 1/6 scale collectible figure. This was a movie promo for the Avengers Age of Ultron, because when this came out was with in conjunction with that movie. But it's from the Marvel The Avengers. So it's the Mark 7, same thing as the Mark 21 Midas. So, but it's the black and brownish color. Now, originally, Hot Toys had shown a blue figure, not of this sculpt, not of the Mark 7. I believe it was a Mark 3 or possibly a Mark 4 that they were showing as blue. So a lot of people, when this came out, they were under the impression that this was that piece that was shown by Hot Toys originally, of the blue one, which kind of more so reflects naturally to the comic books, because the stealth mode version in that was kind of bluish. It was probably supposed to be black, or even it was probably supposed to be black, but they colored it blue in the comics. And so when Hot Toys was showing off a stealth mode version a few years ago, it was blue, but it was not the Mark 7. It was another sculpture, Mark 3 or Mark 4. I really need to look into that, see which one it was again. So there were people that were under the impression that this one, when they previewed it, that the colors were blue and not black, but it wasn't. It's black. This is definitely the colors that they previewed on it in that regards. So some people were angry that they were saying that Hot Toys changed the colors on it, but they didn't. It's a whole different figure. Now, neither one of those, the blue one that they had previewed at one time, and or this one, neither one of them have had any screen time. So it's not a screen used armor, but we are under the impression that Tony did have a stealth unit, The comics tells us that it was a stealth unit, so why would it not be? And the Mark 7 was one of his favorite pieces, we assume, so it's safe to assume that this would have been the one that he would have turned stealth. So let's take the sleeve off. Well, let's talk more about the sleeve. So it has Hot Toys down here. It says Movie Masterpiece on the side here. You can see there's black and, I guess it's chocolate color. It's brown. This is black and brown. You get the Sideshow Exclusive sticker there on it. And here on the back are the names of the people responsible for this piece. And they're familiar names that we have here. So it looks like similar names that we've had before. Produced by Hot Toys Limited. Facebook.com Hot Toys. Weibo.com Hot Toys Collectibles. Official retail store is in Secret Base. And official retail store Toy Hunters. And there's your warning hazard, choking hazard, small parts not for children under 3 years old, adult collectible, not a toy, recommended for ages 15 and up. And a little barcode down there. And MMS 282 is the Movie Masterpiece series number of that right there. The Avengers Iron Man Mk7 Stealth Mode version. 1/6 scale collectible figure. Made in China. Please keep this package for future reference. So we're going to keep this package because we think it's cool, whether it's for future reference or not. So let's slide this sleeve off, and there, look at this, is the inside of him. And this is cool because you can almost call it a preview for what's to come, because the chest plate on this is transparent. There's a couple pieces on this is transparent, so you can see in or behind the piece. So what you have here as this slides up and out, it's almost like the chest piece is going to be once we get into this. So here's the box, and we have some more designs on there. The triangle designs, I guess you could say, that Tony Stark has. So this is the arc reactor and the associated inner workings and mechanisms of his chest armor. Right there it says Stark Industries. That's pretty cool. Stark right there. And this is actually a flap that opens up. A couple magnets in the corners. And there's the piece. And here it says Avengers Mk7. Difficult to read, but it looks to be the exact same on the outside. It says Iron Man Mk7 Stealth Mode version, 1/6 scale collectible figure. But it's really difficult to read that Marvel Avengers there. So let's see here on the top. It says the same thing. Again, really difficult to make out, but Marvel Avengers Iron Man Mk7 Stealth Mode version, 1/6 scale collectible figure. And the same thing on the bottom. So let's open him up. Enough talk. Let's see the figure. And there he is. Man, he's looking very black, dark, menacing. You can see that we have the same thing we had in the Mark 21, which is interchangeable rocket shoulders here, interchangeable rockets for the forearms, fists, the gauntlet, wrist gauntlets for the repulsor hands, and the articulated fist. 4-piece plastic clamshell in here. So let's separate the figure from the base. Let's see what we got underneath here. All right. Okay, so we have a flight pose rod and the claw to hold it there, and the base, And as I was saying, the chocolate one comes with one that says chocolate on it, which is the only differentiating pieces between these two pieces. Literally is the base. So the figure, identical. So I would imagine there's probably somebody out there that would be so scrupulous as to print off fake covers. But this is just a little piece of cardboard here that can come up and out, and then you would just slide that little chocolate piece in there. But this is just a little piece of cardboard. That's all that is. It's just sitting on there. Simple as that. Black on the back. No writing on it, just the Avengers A right there. So carefully put that back in here. This has this piece of cardboard has on it right here. These black pieces here are rough to the touch, but other than that, it's all smooth. And right there it says Avengers, Marvel Avengers Mk7 Stealth Mode, a little piece of metal. That's pretty cool. So we'll put his little flight pose on there, so we can get him to stand up on that. Yeah, well, how about that? It's that's the darndest thing. Oh, okay. So go down further. It doesn't seem to want to screw in. See if we can get that now. Not at all. That does not screw in there. Let's try the other side. Maybe I'm going about it backwards. I don't believe that I am. Let's see. No, that does not screw in there at all. It just doesn't work. How about that? Well, okay. That's very interesting. Hot Toys, what were you thinking that day? Somebody made a boo-boo. Well, that's okay, because I didn't much care for the fact that Midas came with that piece, so we'll get that swatched around. Here's the batteries, and here's the instructions. Not looking for any surprises there, but boy, you never can tell. If you're going to get a discombobulated arm on your piece, if you're going to get misdirected battery sizes, come across all sorts of things going through here. Alright, so we got 2 pages. Page 1 says yada yada yada. You screw in this flexible pillar into the base, and that don't happen. So, talking about don't mix old batteries, new batteries. Shows you how to replace the batteries in the helmet, and how to replace the batteries for the chest arc reactor, and so it says AG1 LR 621 for the head, and AG9 LR 935 for the chest. And there's the arms with the AG1 LR 621 batteries. And there's a picture of what he looks like when he's all lit up. Complete as shown, it says right there. And back here shows how to remove the forearm rocket and to interchange the fist with the repulsor hand and the articulated fingers hand. How to remove the chest piece, and how to remove the armors under the chest piece. How to interchange the rocket shoulders, and about the air brake deployment system on the calves, and the waist movement. So there's your instructions. Let's put those back. Very similar to the Mark 7, and the Mark 21 Midas. So, moving on. Let's get to the piece. That's what we want to get the piece out of there. Set these pieces over here. All right. Oh, he's. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he's. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he's gorgeous. Oh, wow. Oh, look at this. I don't know if you can see how good looking this piece really is. Oh, look at that. Wow. I am awestruck. Yeah. I'll tell you right now, any one of you that complained that this was just another repaint and that you weren't going to buy it or you don't care, I'll tell you right now, you really, really missed out. This piece looks great. Oh my goodness. He's amazing. I knew the black would look good, but I didn't know it would look this good. This is amazing. This piece is awesome. The black really, sheesh. I really just cannot stress enough that if you were one of those people who like to complain that you've already got one, you don't need a repaint, or you're fine with this, you're going to pass on it because it's just a repaint. You justify it any way you want. I'm telling you right now, you really missed out. I really hope that the camera is able to pick up on the color that this is. It is black, and highlights of chocolate would be a really good explanation of what these little highlights are that are on him. And then you have the matte black, which to the touch feels a little rough. So you have the smooth, shiny gloss black, and then you have the matte black right here. And wow, I am just really caught off guard. I didn't expect him to be as good looking as he turned out. Got a little Stark right there, and a 07 right there, and it says retro reflective panels right there. Get that plastic off right there. Right there you got the Avengers logo. Really cool. That's really cool. Wow. I'm just I don't know what to say. A little arrow or a triangle right there on this transparent piece here on the bottom. It lifts up as a little air brake, and they painted some wires inside of there. I don't know if you can see that. Got to focus on that. Come on, camera. Focus. There you go. Oh, jeez. Come on, camera. There we go. There's that. And that's transparent. So this down. You can kind of see in there just a little bit. And you have the typical articulations, the retracting piece right there on the foot, the movable toe, this piece goes up and out, side to side. Let's see if this thigh armor comes off as on the Mk7 and the Mk21. It does. It does come off, which means if you wanted to put the other pieces on, hey, you can interchange them in that capacity. Oh, let's see, what do we have here? It says Best Bod J203-139. Huh. I had to get a magnifying glass out to read what that says. There's some writing there that I can't quite make out. And there's something here as well. I can't quite see what it says. Get the camera to focus in on that. The camera does not like this stealth mode armor. Maybe that's why Tony uses it, because you can't pick him up on camera. Yeah, so he's just not wanting to focus in. There's how the faceplate comes off, and it's kind of a brownish chocolate color, but the helmet itself is black, except for the little mouthpiece down there. It's chocolate colored, and this is transparent. You can see behind there a little bit. So that just pops clean off, and look at that. I don't know if you can tell, but that is transparent. You can see some of the pieces there in the background sliding around there. Put that back on, and these pieces come off here, and they as well are transparent, showing off the little there painted silver inside of that. And of course we've got the interchangeable rockets that come off. This is just really cool. I'm really excited about this piece. Really excited. Yes, it is the Mk7, no doubt about it, which is a cool piece in the first place. But now, oh my goodness, now he is black. That, my friends, that, my friends, is a good. That's a good looking piece. Jeez. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Leave your comments in the section below on this figure. What do you think? Did you buy one? Do you wish you'd bought one at this point now? Ah, man. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like my videos. Follow me on Facebook at Siri.Emerald, Twitter as well. And stay tuned for more videos. Happy collecting.